All right, Ian, why don't we come to the other end here, the arch end of the traditional hose connection kit. Why don't you tell me some of the issues that you've seen in the field from this?
Yeah, so some of the big issues that we have with the traditional hose cup is you have a zinc coated metal flat valve that the hose inserts, and then you're also required to have a steel adapter that goes from that inlet valve to the hose. Some issues on that are it's extra components and they're metal. You're out in the weather, those start to rust over time. The spring on the flat valve can get damaged, so if you have to drop that hose, you can no longer close that port off and you have a vacuum leak. The connections can also just leak naturally. They aren't a solid, tight connection, so if you don't have those properly seated, they can leak. The worst case scenario, if these are not properly inserted, they're not properly seated, is you can have that heavy inlet fall out, and that can damage somebody's vehicle, it can damage a window, or it can cause bodily harm. Jeremy, go ahead and show that, where you yank that out, and that comes crashing down, and you don't want that coming down on top of one of your customers' heads. You don't want it breaking a windshield or damaging their vehicle.